What's going on? Let's make sure. What's going on, guys? Hey, yep, repeat back, and tonight the NNR truck guys are going to be heading to Worldwide Technology Raceway, or otherwise known as Gateway. Great, fast, short track. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not quite sure how many tracks or trucks are going to be on track tonight. I'm not quite sure how many laps and all that either. Unfortunately, I was having some technical difficulties, but I think I got it sorted out. We should be good to go. They are already qualifying, so a little bit of a crunch for time. We're going to head this or send this over to our buddies at Madison Rising, get our anthem in, and then I'll catch up with a couple of different streams and see how we're doing. But yeah, go ahead and please stand, remove your hats. Here's our buddies.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. The land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame, in the home of the
All right, guys. So yeah, here we are back at well, I can't even say back, but it's going to be another short track kind of night. A lot of hot tempers, a lot of flared fenders. It's gonna be a lot of fun. They are finishing up their qualifying run right now. Again, we're gonna be live from Gateway, Worldwide Technology Raceway. We're gonna have quite a decent following tonight. Let's let me see here. One second, let me get out of here. That's just way too much going on in there. But yeah, they're getting ready to run down the clock. Again, it's Gateway Technology or Gateway, the old Gateway racetrack. Now it's Worldwide Technology Raceway. It's going to be a lot of fun. In just a second or so, we should be able to get things up and running. But I want to take a quick second and say thank you to Wood Pedal for following the stream. Sorry if I seem a little out of sorts right now. Again, kind of getting a late start. I was having some issues with Discord and a couple other things before I was able to get up and go live. I actually had to restart my computer, and then it didn't even seem like it was working right. But it looks like y'all are able to hear me. If I can get an audio check, let me know how I sound. If you can hear the music from the game in the background. Once again, big thank you to Madison Rising for allowing NNR to use their version of our national anthem at the onset of every NNR race, whether it's Cup, Truck, or Xfinity. Looking forward to a lot of great racing this week. We saw last week, it was a lot of fun at Kentucky. I was glad to see that they got all the bumps that were in the game taken care of, so that it ran a lot smoother. I remember a meme that Dale Jr. sent out a couple years ago, where it was like one of those cars that has hydraulics in the front end bouncing up and down. They said that's what it was like going along the stretch at Kentucky. Well, they definitely got that all hammered out. They're very fast, very smooth. A lot of great racing last week. But tonight starts 4 more weeks before we get to the chase, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll actually pull up the schedule that NNR's got as we get a little bit closer. Let's take a look. The rest of the season, or rest of the rest of the regular season goes tonight, which again is Worldwide Technology Raceway. Then next week is the Dover. Following week is Daytona, and then Darlington, the Lady in Black. We'll have to see how all that works out. But yeah, so the points at the end are very, very close. There's a lot of people kind of moving around a little bit. We'll have to see how that sorts itself out as we get ready to close out the regular season. I think we could pretty much call our regular season champs as they are. Well, I don't think there's really going to be much change as far as that goes. But man, you never know. These guys have been known to pull some pretty big swings. But let me go ahead and get back to y'all here. I'll go ahead and get our truck points rolling. And the rest of our NNR info here. Nope, don't need me and HD up there. Let's see. There we go. Now it looks like we're set. Yep, they are. They're done with qualifying. They're getting ready to wind down and get things rolling. They're heading back to the lobby now. So out there in chat, who do y'all got tonight? You gonna go with a regular like Watt Racing or Asbel? He's been extremely fast. Who do y'all have? And while you guys kind of maybe take a look at the scroll on the bottom, we'll have to see. But Shadowlack strong, Asbel strong. Cowboy's been very, very strong as of late, really pouring it on with the points. Horn is our Daytona winner, and he's been fast every week. He just can't seem to catch a break. Striker has he excuse me, Had some issues as of late, but hopefully he can get things sorted out. Mountain, you are the man. No, and I wish Mountain wasn't in the field tonight, and I wish Mountain was online able to broadcast this with me. I'd love to see that, but thank you very much again for that sub, buddy. Man, I continue to appreciate you even more and more. So let me go ahead and check in with the stream of Cowboy and the stream of the 19 Horn. I'm actually going to use his stream tonight. Quick sip on the lip, and let's see. Hey, Mountain, if you're still there, I'm not sure if you got the message that I sent you about the opening for the Cup. HD was perfectly fine with it, man. He's actually he didn't say anything bad about it. So if you don't mind, sir, I would absolutely appreciate it. Not quite sure how you'd be able to doctor it up for Twitch versus Tube, but your work never yeah, can't ever say anything bad about your work, man. It's always a lot of fun. I know the word I want to say, just can't quite get it out right now. Okay, gotcha. I think that was something that was created for him by a guy that is no longer affiliated with NNR. So you might actually have to talk to Coey. I don't know if he has the original or not. Um, no doubt you will, sir. No doubt in my mind that you'll figure something out. Mountain, who do you got picked for tonight? You gonna go with one of your buddies, maybe Boehner, or you gonna go with Asbel? Let me see. You bought a Nintendo 64 tonight? Is that what that says? You're gonna go with Fatless? All right. A Nintendo 64. Boy,
Pete,
talk
you
about
ready?
throwing it back. Yes, sir. I'm ready when y'all are.
All right, getting ready to send it.
Hey, good luck, Carol.
Thanks, buddy.
You got it, man. Oh yeah, eBay is absolutely a terrible thing. That is actually where I got most of my die casts. Yeah. So if you look along the entertainment center in front of me, I've got, let's see, one, two. Well, the second one I bought from DEI. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 die casts going across the front of my entertainment center, and every one of them range from $15 to $30 on eBay. So, yep, I know what you're talking about. And there's the ever important invite from Carol, and it looks like they are going to go ahead and start loading in. So let me go ahead and grab that invite right now. We're going to get ready to kick this off, guys. Gateway, Worldwide Technology Raceway. Some people call it, as you see it there on the screen. It's going to be a lot of fun, Mountain. If you're watching from work, man, definitely keep up. We'll keep it going. It's I call it a short track. But we'll have to see. Mountain, I will gladly give a home to any diecast that you don't want. I will gladly display them for you, and if you ever want them back, I'll give them back to you. But here we are, guys, loading in Gateway. Saw a lot of braking points that these guys are going to be able to use going into 1 and 3. Saw a lot of side-by-side in some of the practice races, the fun races that were run. Saw some people talking about getting their car on the verge of too loose coming off when the the cars get lighter. But here you go. You got the what truck are we running tonight, old Boehner, my boy? The 82 of Boehner on pole, the 25 of Alpha York, and only his second race here with NNR. You got Fatless Dig, that's Mountain's pick, starting P3. 88 of our series leader and series champion, Watt Racing. The 00 of Sully, Ben Strong. I'm guessing they're going to take 2 pace laps. I'm not quite sure, but there's the 33 of Trip. Another 00 Blessed Hands. I'm guessing something happened there. You got Striker. You got 69 of Rowdy Burns. King Outbreak. There's the 2 of Dooman. And I'm going to work my way back up to the top because, again, I don't know if they're going to take 2 pace laps or 1, but we're getting ready to kick it off. And, guys, I apologize if sometime during the stream you hear a dog squealing. Picked up a 5.5-week-old puppy 2 days ago, and he's sleeping on a chair right next to me, and if I wake him up, I know I'm going to hear about it. And here we go. Green, green, green. Boehner's taking the 20 or the 75 of Fatless Dig down into turn 1. Let's go ahead and grab a hood view from him, kind of looking back. Fatless Dig to the outside. Alpha York to the outside of Fatless. Looks like the 88 of Watt Racing is going to go ahead and try to fill the hole that Fatless Dig is going to create. Doesn't look like Watt was able to get back into gas quite as quick. Nope, that pushed Alpha York up. Moved the 88 of our series champ up to P3. Let's see, Bob Plays checking in, saying he says that Watt Racing is going to take this one, and that's absolutely a very good possibility. Watt is he's strong. He's had to start in the mid to late pack, and he's had some rough issues, but you never, ever, ever vote or count Watt out. Mountain or Bot, if you don't mind, can I get an audio check? How's the game sound? How do I sound? Had some issues getting everything up and running. Had to actually restart my computer within like 2 minutes of the guys qualifying. So, all right. So, Bot says sounds good. Thank you very much. Glad to hear it. Looks like Boehner's starting to scoot away here just a little bit. 75 of Fatless Dig's going to keep trying to run him down. There's your back to Watt. There's Watt behind him, and behind Sully, you got a whole host of characters. Let's keep going through the field to catch up with some of this action here. Striker on the outside of the 00. Kind of a little bit of a high line there. 69 of Rowdy Burns trying to shut that door on the truck behind him. Here's Two-Man right behind I believe that's the 5 of no, I was going to almost said Aswell, but I know it's not. Thank you both. Appreciate you, Bot. Appreciate you, Mountain. All right, there's a 19 of Horn. I'm actually utilizing his stream as well as Cowboy stream tonight. Kind of keep up with laps and stages and things like that. Matter of fact, I'll check in with Mountain right now to see where we are. It's kind of interesting. As I pull up his stream, he is redlining 3/4 of the way down the track. He's running in P11 right now. You see him right there, close to a little tank as they go 3 wide. Thought better of it. That's right. The 5 is little tank. But it looks like stage 1 is going to be 35 laps, and they are just in the middle of lap 6. So plenty of time to go before these guys get to loosening up the trucks, figuring out exactly what it is they need, what they got to have. I know, man. I know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just close to the same amount of letters. I don't know, Mountain. But yeah, that is definitely Cowboy. Cowboy is riding riding that old Interstate Batteries paint. It's actually see if I can catch up to the man right now. Papa Bear on pit road. Not sure if he lagged out or what happened, but let's see if we can't keep one through the field and catch up to Cowboy. There he is. Man, I'd love to have some of those old tools, our old camera views back, rather, where we are able to actually see the side of the truck. Watch them as they pump. Cowboy's going to actually be able to go ahead and grab that spot, move him up to P11. And back to Horn here. Little Tank doing a little two-man hunting right now, trying to get by. I see the rear of two-man kind of zip up the wall there just a little bit on exit, just as he's going down the straightaway. I noticed that the track kind of bows out there just a little bit. You have where the safety workers park. There you go, a little bit of a battle between Double J, the 19 and the 64. Double J's really gonna ride that corner in high, really, really deep as well. We'll have to see if that works out for him. Gets a good bite off. He's gonna be able to stay behind the guy in front and maybe pull the 19, but they're gonna be hard breaking into the corner. 64 down low, 12 up high. 19's gonna try to fill that hole, fill that bottom, keeping it tight, pinching the 19 down. The 12 should have a better entrance into the corner here. Great racing, great side-by-side between the 12 and 19. Can keep on going through the field. Spurl rocking that rookie emblem on the side. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look from the side there. You see the yellow rim, yellow number, and that Moto something, I forget exactly what it is, like Moto Soft or Moto something, on the back of that truck. There's 64, exclusively elite. Got a friend request on the Xbox from this guy. I had no idea who he was or that he had joined NNR, but he was pretty quick to follow the channel, so absolutely appreciate that. And again, a little bit of a shout out here to Wood Pedal for following the stream while it was offline. Definitely appreciate you as well. You became the 218th follower of this channel, NNR. Please, if you're here, Wood Pedal, don't be bashful. Say hey. I'll promise I won't bite. Neither will anybody else that's out there. Definitely be great to hear from you. And yeah, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the notification so you know when we go live. Normally on Sunday nights, it's at 9 o'clock. On Tuesdays, it's between 8:30 and 9 with the Xfinity Series, and on Thursday nights, it's with the Cup Series, and I get to pair up with the one and only HD Motorsports, as we call the Cup Series on Thursday nights. Always a lot of fun. Here's the 51 of Swats. He's got a nice looking car tonight. Can-Am on the back and Brandt on the front. I like those. The blue and black really work well under these lights. Here's 77 of Tar Heel with the 24 of Carroll right behind him. I'm seeing a lot of rookies in this field. A lot of rookies. A lot of yellow numbers. A lot of yellow rim. A lot of the emblem on that back tailgate. Unfortunately, got a blown motor for the one and only Papa Bear. Very, very unfortunate. I'm sure his family might have been looking forward to seeing him and really, really strong tonight. But Papa Bear, I know you'll be back stronger than ever next week when we head to Dover. Or actually on Tuesday night when we're right back here. I'm sure you'll have a pretty quick car and you won't be you'll be looking forward to getting it going. Back up front with the 82 of Boehner is pretty much putting on a clinic. There's nobody in front of him. The only truck that is anywhere close, I believe, is the 75. Yep, that's Fast Dig. That's Mountain's pick to win it all. Boehner is on a tear. I mean, he's got like 4 or 5 wins in the Xfinity Series. Not quite sure on the count here in the Truck Series, but you can absolutely never, ever count this guy out. There's a 25 again, Alpha York. Again, yellow number on the side with yellow rims and that emblem on tailgate. Now they've only got to wear those or have those as part of their paint scheme for like the first 5 weeks, and then they can shed that. By the time they're able to shed that, it's really going to be when it's important, because we're going to head into the postseason, the last, or 12 races before we crown a champion, which we all know that Watt Racing is hoping he's going to be able to repeat as the series champ. Maybe get another big shout out from the one and only Kenny Wallace. We'll have to see how that works. Here comes Watt Racing. I'm going to guess that we're probably right around mid-stage. I'm going to go ahead and check in with the 19 of Horn this time, as he actually just passed the start-finish line. And, yep, halfway would be lap 36. We are on lap 18 of 35, so we are at halfway right now. So it's perfect time for Watt and a few others make their way down pit road, grab 4 new Feel Goods, full tank of Sunoco Racing Fuel, and get it dialed in. Make any adjustments that they need for the rest of this stage. We'll have to see if anybody over adjusts or gets it too loose on exit. That's really where you get the power down and get the car digging, facing forward, not sideways. If your car's loose coming off, you're absolutely losing time. Let's keep going through the field. It's 20 of Striker, diving it down under the 5 of Little Tank in the 25. Move Striker up another position or two. Looks like Mountain's going to be in here in just a second or so, but I'm going to keep going through the field. To a Dooman. Another newbie, Vader. Forgot the yellow rims, but he's got the, he has the yellow rims and the yellow number, but forgot the insignia on the back. No harm, no foul. Excuse me for the yawn. Guys, it's been a very, very long day again. Got a 5.5-week-old puppy here that's definitely been keeping us up a little bit at night. Having to get out every 2 hours or so. So we'll have to keep up with him. So again, apologize for the yawn there. There's 17 of old Spurl. There's a 9 of Carroll. I called the 24 Carroll before. But now here's the 9 of Carroll rocking his infamous colors. Got a little bit of damage on that hood with the Kelly Blue Book on the back. There's 51 of Swats again. 77 of Tar Heel. As Mountain just came across the... I'm sorry, I did it again, Mountain. I'm sorry. As... oh, man, I tell you. Cowboy comes across the start-finish line. I think that said 13 to go, if I'm not mistaken. More and more trucks on pit road here. All right, let's see. All right, Cowboy this time. Cowboy coming across. Yep, the start-finish line right now. I'm guessing Cowboy's really hoping that a caution comes out. I don't believe he's pit yet, and he's running in P4. I'm guessing he's hoping that a caution comes out to where he'll be able to pit, and everybody else behind him will pit as well. I didn't run any laps here myself, so I don't know what they're able to run on fuel, as we see our leader, the 82 of Boehner, working his way down pit road, getting past the expired truck, excuse me, of Papa Bear. As Cowboy right now, with everybody else pitting, I'm going to guess he's really saving to. I'm going to see if I can't catch up to this 19 truck, because I'm thinking he's really saving, trying to get to the end of the stage on the gas that he's got. I'm about positive he's not full bore. on the gas, really coasting it through. Here he is with the 88 of Watt Racing as he just got by. I'm really guessing that this 18 is absolutely peddling it. Really hoping that he's going to be able to stretch it as he comes on by the next time. Will get us a lap count. It's got to be right around 10. The only light that's on that 18 machine right now is for the tires. So the gas light has not yet come on. We'll have to see. Mountain, that sounds like a great idea. I'm thinking St. Jude's, buddy. St. Jude's. Seeing the 75 of Fatless Dig has also gotten by Toy. Want to welcome everybody that's just joined into the stream. This is the NNR Truck Series live from Gateway or Worldwide Technology Raceway, whichever you prefer. Right now, the 19 truck of Cowboy in the lead. I'm guessing running a little bit of fuel strategy. He has not yet come down pit road. They've got 9 laps to go. The only thing yelling at the guy is his tires. The fuel light has not yet come on, so he is absolutely stretching this. Here comes the 5 of Lil Tank, going to try to give him a little bit of a challenge, maybe try to get back on the lead lap. 18 has definitely got him down. Here comes the 00. I'm going to guess that might be Finessed, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Again, if you hear that puppy in the background, I apologize. The young guy has just woke up. That's old Jax. My wife's a big fan of the show Sons of Anarchy, and she decided to name the puppy Jax after the character. And I tell you what, he's just about as ruthless as Jax. He loves to tease his older sister. Papa Bear, hate to see you lag out, man, but I definitely appreciate you checking in and keeping up with us. Still kind of keeping an eye on this 18 truck. He's still showing in P1. I'll get us a lap count time they come on by. He's really trying. I don't think he's going to make it. I'm guessing that he's either signaling that he's going to pit. Yep, he's going to pit right here. So he did not get the break that he needed to where a caution come out. He'd be able to get some fuel strategy on that. But I got to give this guy a lot of credit for trying it. He's pitting with 7 laps to go, so wasn't able to get it to stretch out to the max. I'm going to guess that handed the lead back over to the 82 of Boehner. I'm going to go ahead and try to find him right now. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But we'll see. You see the 75 of Fatless Dig behind him, and then the 88 of Old Watt Racing, last year's series champion. Boehner with about 5 or 6 to go here. He's looks like he's got a whole lot of clean track in front of him. It doesn't look like any kind of lap traffic is going to come into, gonna get in his way. 19 of Cowboys coming off pit road right now. He's definitely going to fall at least 1 lap back. I'm sure he's trying to save all that gas. He lost a lot to the leader. Not a bad strategy, just didn't work out for him. All right, little buddy. I see you. I see you. All right, give me 1 minute. All right. Yeah, again, I got a 5.5-week-old puppy here. He's not too happy. He's sitting up on the chair. In fact, let me go ahead and get him down. Maybe that'll help him out. There you go, buddy. All right. Keep on going through as Cowboy comes past the start-finish line again. Hopefully I'll have some better information for you, whether he's a lap down or what's going on. I've also got Hornstream up tonight as well. But there's the 75, there's the 88. That's the gap between first, second, and third. Big gap right now as it's showing. Cowboy is in 7th place, so he actually not lose a lap. He's got Outbreak behind him, Rowdy Burns in front of him, Blessed Hands up there in P5 as well. But right now, it's kind of all about these three. As you see, a little bit of a battle here between Blessed and the 88 of Watt. Watt does not want to give up this point right now. He's got to try to really maneuver his way on the side of the double O, really kind of keep him pinched down in the corner as they can, or as he can, if he can, I should say. Looks like they've got about 3 laps to go, so this is a battle for P3, and I'm sure Watt Racing would love the third place stage points rather than fourth, and he's got a hungry car right behind him as well. Now you want back up on the chair. I tell you what, these puppies are so indecisive, it's not even funny. But I had to give my wife a little bit of a break. There he is, laying back down again. All right, so 2 laps to go from Cowboys Stream, and it looks like that battle between those two has kind of sorted itself out. Let's get back up to our leader, and here you go, old Boehner. He's going to come across the line right there. I believe that's going to be 1 to go, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. A lot of fun here. Pop Bear saying, Blessed Hands really good. Raced with him when I had a league going a couple years ago. Yeah, I've raced with Blessed many, many times going back several years, about 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, he is absolutely a very good racer. I'm guessing when Cowboy went down pit road, he only grabbed right side tires because his tire light is already on, and I know that wouldn't be the case as they finished up stage 1. Boehner's going to go ahead and knock it out with the 75 of Fatless Dig, the 00 of Blessed Hands, 88 of Watt Racing, and another 00 right there as well. Not quite sure who's there. Novocaine saying go Sully. I think that's actually the other 00, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to rack and stack them back up under the gateway lights. And let's see if I can't get it. Yep, that was the other 00. So Novocaine, you're saying go Sully. Here he is in the top 5 as they finish the first stage. Now I think Sully joined a little bit too late. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm also not quite sure where it sits on points. I don't know if he was actually chase eligible, but who knows? Looks like got a little bit of a shift in the top 2. Boehner is going to be on the outside here, and the 75 of stop. 75 of Fatless Dig. Guys, excuse me 1 second. I'm going to bring this puppy downstairs, and I will be right back, but I'll leave you with the battle for the lead. All right, guys, back to it. And now I am puppyless. So, sorry about that. I'm sure y'all heard that. You had to have. Looks like a pretty good battle. All green flag racing. No cautions except for except for the end of stage 1. Looks like the 69 of Rowdy Burns. He's got his truck pretty right, looking underneath the 82 of Boehner. I'm guessing that outside line restart for the 82 really didn't do any favors for him. Looks like he's really struggling trying to get that truck back to form, or back to the line that he wants to run. All right. Ran downstairs, had to run back up again, so I had to grab something to drink. But yeah, back at it, guys. Keep on going through the field. 25 old Alpha York, the outside of the 64, 17 to his inside. Looks like old Fatless, he's got that truck right now. He's starting to get hounded a little by the 88 of Watt. Watt was really turning it on at the end of that last stage. There was just too much of a gap that he had to make up in order to really kind of challenge for any points. But yeah, right now Watt's sitting in P2 with 75. Fatless dig that. What's going up? What's going out, bud? How you doing, man? Absolutely. Big shout out to the one and only Bod Fusion. Original league admin, gave me a lot of help with rosters and details and driver info and all that when this season first kicked off. Absolutely. Big shout out to you, Bod. There's our defending series champ, the 88 of Watt Racing. And I think he's got the that's the 82 of Boehner. Boehner looking at the inside. He's going to have the preferred line heading into the corner. 82, 88. Oh, I think the 88 kind of let him go, or said, you know what, you go ahead and run that corner deep. He's going to try the crossover attempt. The 88 is going to have the preferred line now going down into 3, but the 82 is strong on the outside. Really able to get that gas. Get back in the gas coming off the corner. Probably got some pretty nifty tire pressures there because he was able to pull that 88 all the way down the backstretch. Or again, the 88 did not want to go into the corner too shallow, and he kind of let that 82 go. All right, Bod, man, you have a great night. Don't work too hard. Stay healthy. Be safe where you got to get to. Don't be a stranger, sir. I'm going to keep going through the field. There's old NNR Trip, or Trippy Main, as some of y'all may know, rocking some pretty familiar Zalta and Valvoline colors. Truck looks pretty nice. I like that paint scheme. Kind of clean. Might probably needed a different color for the numbers. Really being a bit aggressive with this 20 of Striker. Kind of giving him a little bit of the chrome horn going in corner. Let's see if he does the same thing here. Nope, Striker ran it a little bit deeper. Maybe got a little on the brakes a little bit later, so he wouldn't have any contact from behind. But either way, looking pretty excuse me, looking pretty strong. Clean racing. A lot of green flag racing. Talk about the 20th Striker. There he is. Again with Trippy Main right behind him. And in front of him, I think that's 24. 69 of Rowdy Burns. Rowdy Burns looked like he's back to his old colors again. I like it. These are the colors that Rowdy ran in the beginning of the season. And I was always able to pick him out. There he is with 00 with Sully right behind him. In front of the 69, you got the 88 of Watt Racing. Woo, tight corners. Tight corners. Oh, King Outbreak. Rocking them 94. Rocking that 94. It's a 2 and Doom, man. Guys, it looks like the crawl for the Truck Series points has just started back over. As you can see, we were talking about the 88 of Watt Racing leading the points right now. He's got about 111 points over Dooman. That's the kind of season that Watt has had. I mean, yeah, there were a couple people that have come and gone, whether it's due to connectivity issues or what, that might have given him a little bit more of a challenge during the season. But Watt has been strong all season long. Good to see him again up in the top 5 here tonight. As see the 18 of Cowboy with a little bit of a challenge from right behind him. Not quite sure who that is behind. I know it's not 88. Looks like it's going to be a rookie. That's for sure. You can definitely tell by the emblem on the back tailgate. Bot, Soroka, and what you call it? Jelly Roll both made an exit at the same time. Some issues, and they decided to part ways. Soroka was absolutely as far talking about people that were putting on a big challenge to the 88 at Watt. Soroka was that. I think Soroka was like under 40 points behind the leader when he left NNR. So as strong as Soroka was every week, he could be our points leader. Who knows? There's old Bill's Legend checking in. Bill's really not too many members of the J-Paw Army or J-Paw Mafia, whatever you want to call it. Who do you got tonight, Bills? All right, so the car that was behind earlier, that was the 77 of Tar Heels, I'm guessing. 82 of Boehner. Still hasn't been able to catch the 75 of Fatless Dig. There's Fatless right in front of him. I see a car all the way down on the bottom that he's going to be pitting right here. So I'm going to guess, and I'll go ahead and pull up Cowboy's stream and get us a lap count. Looks like Cowboy's actually got a bit of damage on that truck as I look at him. As he comes across the line, there's 17 to go. So we saw people start pitting with about 19 to go before. Here we are 2 laps later, and they're taking it down pit road again, filling it up. 2 cans of Sunoco Racing Fuel, 4 brand new Eagle Feel Goods. Get back out on track. There's the 75 Fatless Dig. He's saying that he's going to be pitting. Here he goes, woeing it down under on the access road here, trying to stay as close as he can between the lines. Whoa it up, whoa it up, whoa it up. There he goes. I think he might have got whoa up a little bit too early. He might actually lose that position to Boehner, depending on how fast Boehner is able to get in. But here's the 88 of Watt. A little bit of a challenge there to old Sully. A lot of these trucks out here are custom, so I could be wrong. I didn't memorize the paint scheme, but that's what I think it is anyway. As you see the 00 now heading towards pit road. Watt Racing is going to take yet another lap before he heads down that way to get his service. And by now, these guys should be pretty good on where they need to be with their setup. They know what kind of truck they got, whether they feel comfortable. They should have an idea if they're going to be able to loosen it up. If they're loose right now in the long run, they probably want to stay where they're at, or maybe tighten it up, a little bit of wedge, maybe a little bit more left rear air pressure. Whatever they've got to do to keep it going. Maybe try to make when tenths count. That's all you're racing for is tenths, as they've got 14 laps left to go. And Bill's Legend, he's saying he's pulling for old Sully too. Well, Bill's perfect timing. Here is that 00 with Sully. That's a pretty nice looking paint scheme too. I really like the dark gray and the maroon that he's got going on here. I think, I'm not sure if that's the Shriners. Yep, he's got the Shriners Hospital theme going on the back deck lid. Nice looking, really nice looking truck. I like the font too. 33 of NNR Trip, or again Trippy Main. There's Double O. That's right. That was Blessed Hands that was racing with Watt before, not Sully. Sully might be just a little bit further back, but still really strong. I think this is like for third and fourth, if I'm not mistaken. Mountain Dew on the hood. And next time Cowboy comes across the start-finish line, get us a lap count. And I'm gonna guess that that Cowboy's gonna try the whole field again. It's 12 laps to go, and he is absolutely really woeing it up in the corner, not really trying to apply any pressure. In fact, the 75 of Fatless Dig just went right on by him. So right now, the truck for Cowboy is in P12, and I believe he's probably the first truck one lap down. Keep working our way through the field. There's old Vader. Another one, really running those Napa colors. The Napa side by side here. 86 and the 9. 86 of Vader, 9 of Carroll, both behind the 5 of Little Tank. Side by side again coming off the corner. Carroll's truck is going to prevail. Looks like Vader is really, really loose coming off the corner, getting back under throttle. Not able to get the power down completely. He's having to lift just a little bit in order to regain grip or direction. Let's keep going through the field. Now it looks like Cowboys back there, and the Double O with Sully has gotten past him. There's 5 of Little Tank, rocking his Hooters colors. I can't wait till we go back to normal NASCAR racing and we're talking about Chase Elliott and Hooters. And whenever he finishes in the top 10, you get a free order of fried pickles from Hooters, or if he wins, it's like a free 10-piece boneless wings when you purchase an order or something like that. Yeah, Hooters pretty much got behind Chase, and I'll tell you what, as last year's most popular driver, and I'm sure he's going to be trying again this year. Man, why not get behind a hell of a driver? Got a hell of a name too. Again, a little bit of side-by-side racing here coming through the corner, as we've got 8 laps left to go here in stage 2. NNR Swatch trying to run down the Double O with Sully, with the 75 of Fatless Dig there in the lead. So I'm guessing that Fatless Dig just put these guys a lap down. So that goes to show the pace that Fatless is really placing. I don't know how many or if any trucks were lapped in the first stage. So Fatless Dig really, he's got that truck humming around this place. We've been green the entire way, so I don't think anybody's, I mean, there are some trucks out there that have got a little bit of damage to the hood, but that could have been getting into pit road or on the restart, somebody didn't get going right off the bat. There is nobody back there right now to challenge old Fatless. And I'm actually going to double check because I want to be sure that we're calling him as the leader. As I look at the stream of Cowboy, it's showing he's in 9th. Rowdy Burns just got past him. Yep, he's letting more and more people go. Here goes the 82 right on by. Here comes the 88 of Watt Racing heading down pit road. Got a little bit of that grass, taking a little bit of Dan the lawn man's job. Getting in there pretty good. Getting it woed up for that commitment line, so there's no black flag penalty. Nobody wants that extra 15 seconds where you're stuck on pit road, where you'd rather be out on the track. Mountain's checking back in. Hopefully you're not working too hard. He's saying Watt is the leader with 4 or 5 laps to go. Cowboy is now in P10. So Watt was your leader. Watt right now is on pit road. And he's saying a custom car the lead. Well, I can tell you that it's not Cowboy. And off of Cowboy stream, the leader is also right now on pit road. So we'll have to see how this cycles out. It might come back to the 75. Definitely cannot be 100% sure. Let's see what Horn's feed tells me. As Horn heads down pit road, he's running. Coming off pit road. He's running in P16. Cowboys in P9. None of them have their menu as far as the running order goes, but both are a little bit further back, so wouldn't be able to tell me who the leader is right now anyway. But I'm going to run back up here to the 75 of Fatless Dig and see where he's running. There's Boehner. He's got, I think that's the 69 of Rowdy Burns right in front of him, if I'm not mistaken. There's Alpha York. Pretty close with the 18 of Cowboy. Going to be able to get under that machine, no problem. 25 is going to press on right behind the 33 of Trippy Main. There's Fatless Dig. Fatless doesn't really have anybody in front of him. I'm going to guess that he re-inherited the lead once everybody else had gone down pit road. Although, let's see. Oh, it looks like Cowboy, he's looping out. I'm not sure if under brake he lost it or if he just popped the tire. I don't see any smoke. It looks like he might have just lost it hitting the brakes as he wanted to start heading down pit road, but kind of a tough break for Cowboy. And I did see the 9 of Carroll go around on Cowboy's stream, so okay, nope, that's the end of stage 2. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break, and if y'all want to know how to follow NNR, check this out, courtesy of the one and only Mountain.
Hey NNR fans, don't miss any of the action by following or subscribing to Repeat's Twitch channel. Turn on notifications and you'll always know when the best preset league on Xbox hits the track. Check out his YouTube channel too to see all of NNR's past races. Follow No Name Racing as well as Repeat 1975 and others on Twitter, and you'll never miss any of the action.
There you go, and you didn't miss a thing. These guys are gonna rack and stack them back up again under the gateway lights. There's Boehner a little bit further back. Try to work my way back to the lead here. There we go. The 88 of Watt Racing and a 75 of Fatless Dig to his outside, and to verify the 19 of Cowboy did actually pop a tire on that last. Whoa, 69 of Rowdy Burns pulling a power move under both the 00 and the 75, able to take that lead. I'm not sure if somebody on the outside missed a shift or what happened right there, but moved that 69 to P1. 00 was Sully to P2. 75 of Fatless Dig to P3, but he's under fire from the 82 of Boehner right now. Move Boehner back up. He's going to try to take that second place spot too. Woo, that was some pretty good racing right there. See Watt Racing heading down pit road. I'm guessing he forgot to hit AA, unfortunately. Bad break for the 88, but this is the longest of the 3 stages, so a lot of racing left to go. And as aggressive as these guys have been being at times, there's a very good possibility we might see a caution. But these NNR guys, they are not known for their caution. They are known for their very long green flag runs with a little bit of contact here and there, but really definitely some of the best here on the Xbox NASCAR Heat 4. Thank you, Mountain. So Fatless won stage 2, Boehner won stage 1. So a lot of points being given out here tonight. There's a 19 horn. Yeah, Rook Racing. Five, a little tank, trying to make some moves there. 12 with Double J. See how much Double J is able to work on the brakes. He definitely had a nose under that truck going in. Kind of got a nose under that 5 right now. A little tank going to try to capitalize on that, but was able to get back in the throttle just a little bit quicker. Not sure. Whoa, that truck definitely came down on that 12 right there, as he's going to take him 3 wide, going through 3 and 4. Heading back down this straightaway. Got the 33 at Trippy Main to his inside. Pretty good racing right there. 17 of Spurl. Tell you what, it's always nice to see when guys that like what they see during the broadcasts want to be a part of it, and they turn out to be really, really good for NNR. So I got to tell you, this Xfinity Elite guy, Spurl, Trippy Main, King Outbrave. I mean, so many have come from chat to actually end up on race night. We're calling their names, so it's pretty cool. That's right. Yep, you too, Mountain. The only thing is, as that happens, as all y'all make your way to the track, the viewer numbers go down. But you know what? I'd rather call you out here, running for the lead, or running for top 10, top 5, top 3, whatever, than kind of following along. Just gotta keep it moving here. That was the outside Sully. Running pretty strong right now. 88 at Watt Racing had a pit issue. Wasn't able to make it into the pits. There he is. Kind of tail end Charlie problem. Pretty sure he's a lap down right now. As it looks like got about 80, I think that said 82 laps off of Horn's stream there. There's Striker working his way through the corner, right underneath the 12 of Double J. Right now, it still looks like old Rowdy Burns been able to hold on to that lead he took by really having a great restart. Looks like there's actually a battle for the lead. 82 of Boehner to his inside. Fatless Diggs going to go ahead and jump at 82. Still, that 69 is really, really strong off the corner. Doesn't get it quite down to those rumble strips. He's able to keep up with this groove that he's got going, and able to get back in there pretty well. I really would have thought that the 82 would have been able to get by if he ran just a little bit lower, or it could be that the 69 of Rowdy Burns is running a line to where the 82 can't quite get that fender in, or if he did, he has the worry of washing up into him. not completely sure. But Burns is doing a great job. Absolutely a great job by the 69 at Rowdy Burns, holding off one of NNR's best, couple of best. You know, again, you got the 82, then you got the 75. Behind the 75, let's see if I can get a number there. I see the 75 thinking about trying to get underneath the 82, thought better of it. All right, so behind that 75 is the double O of Sully. So Sully also in this top 5 here. And as Cowboy comes across the start-finish line, next time by, as he's running in P20 right now, we'll go ahead and grab a lap count. Yep, 76 to go. There's your challenge for the lead. Rowdy to the outside, again, able to get that throttle down, able to keep that high line momentum going. The 82 of Boehner hasn't really been able to get any kind of a move on him just yet. A little bit of bumper contact right there. Got the 82 of Boehner loose. Might have given a little bit of shot there to the 69 of Rowdy. Fatless Dig is all he's got to do is just run right here and hope that those two make some contact, make a little bit of a mistake, and he'll be able to capitalize. But right behind the 75, you got Sully and the 94. There's Sully. There we go, another challenge for the lead. 69-82, this time it really looks like the 82 is going to have the preferred line. 69 is going to go ahead and dive it in. That really ran the 69 maybe a little bit higher than he wanted to, but 69 has historically been strong off the corner as they battle again for the lead going down the backstretch. Next time Cowboy comes across the start-finish line, I'll get us a lap count. Probably going to be right around 70. I think we started with 85 if I'm not mistaken. So they should be getting closer and closer to making that first green flag pit stop. As again, going across the start-finish line, they were still nose to nose for the lead. 75, Fatless Dig's going to go ahead and make a move under the 82 after him and the 69 made contact. That really allowed that 94 to get his nose in there now. So now we got a new player up here, 94 and the 69. 69 of, there we go, Rowdy Burns. Trying to find who's in that 90. That's 94, King Outbreak. I was just talking about him a little bit ago. So good to see him battling up here. 75 going to really pull, looks like the 75 really gets through the center of the corner just a little bit better than the 94. But 94 is able to extend that coming off. Getting a little bit of a toe from that 69. 82 is going to again try to look underneath the 75 Fatless Dig, then get right behind it, get a little bit of a shove going down that back stretch. You know what? Let's actually get on board. 03. Nope, they thought about it. Let's actually get on board the 69 here, overhead rather, as he's getting a big shove from King Outbreak. There's 75 thinking down low, a little bit of a bumper shot to that 69 of Rowdy Burns. They are stacked up behind him. That's going to put the 82 of Boehner around. He's in the grass, not really up in the racing surface. We might stay green. And yep, judging by Cowboy Stream, we are keeping it green. So Fatless Dig now trying to give a little bit of a challenge to the 69 of Rowdy Burns. Side to side. 75 is going to fall back in line. Long train coming. All right, so since that 2 and 3 wide is over for right now, we're going to jump on board the hood view of this 69 as he comes across the start-finish line. We're going to take a couple laps Go ahead and crank it up. Oh, definitely not. Sorry about that. Definitely not what the 69 of Rowdy Burns wanted right there. Not quite sure what happened. All this chatting. I had to grab another bottle of Deer Park, but unfortunately, I came back just a tad late to find out what happened to old Rowdy Burns. And as Cowboy comes across the start-finish line, we've got 66 laps to go. A few more guys showing that they're going to be pitting right now. As we actually keep an eye on the 18 of Cowboy. 888 of Watt Racing. I tell you what, he had to start in the back, and he's moving along. Right now, Cowboy is showing that he's in P17 as more cars head down to get the fill up the tank and grab a couple more Eagle Goodyear tires or Goodyear Eagles. There we go. I'll get it right one of these days. There's a 19 of Horn still out there on track. Got a car on the wall right there. That's not the 5. Not quite sure who that was. There's a 12 of Double J. There's Spurl making his way down pit road. Nine of Carroll really running it deep. 51 of Swats, back to the 77 of Tar Heel. 24 of Willie. That's a Jeep I'd love to find one day. Old Willie's Jeep. They're easy to work on, and man, those, you do it right, those things go through anything. Back to the 82 of Boehner. We saw Boehner kind of looped around after some 3 wide coming off the corner, and looks like he kind of caught the grass just a little bit, and somebody might have hooked his bumper and sent him around. But there's still a lot of racing to go. He's a really stout truck. He'll probably fix up the damage that's on this 82 machine as he's really hustling into the pits. That's how you get in there, right there. Make up a ton of time getting in. He'll get to his pit stop and be able to, crank them up on the rights, crank them up on the lefts, throw on those tires, get two full cans of gas, and work his way out. I don't believe he lost a lap during that exchange, and that truck pulling out right when it did was probably really, really good for Boehner. Any less time, and it could have cost Boehner a better shot at his pit box. But as you see, The car is rocking back and forth a little bit. That's simulating tires, gas, and all that going on. He came in right behind the 51 of SWATs. He's going to come out behind that 51 and see the SWATs really cutting that grass just a little bit. Here, Boehner getting through the gears. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back out on track. Seamless merge. Good job. 75 of Fatless also now on pit road. There you see the 19 of Horn pulling out of his pit stop. Here's the 88 of Watt Racing. 00 of Sully. Sully's pulling down pit road. Here's the 33 of Trippy Main getting his service. 00 again of Blessed Hands. 20 of Striker. Truck looks pretty clean. That old Toyota Mac Tools Tundra. Back up with 69 of Rowdy Burns. Saw Rowdy Burns kind of looped around during that crank it up session. Not quite sure what happened to him, but he's definitely lost a lot of track time. I'm sure he'll have some kind of conversation with somebody a little bit later on. You definitely see that hood's a bit crinkled up. To a Duman. Truck looks pretty healthy right now. No real issues. A Chevy Silverado. Truck sounds really, really good from the center off. It sounds like he's able to get back in the gas pretty quick as he just came across the start-finish line. Check back in with Horn. Horn right now is running in P13, and as he comes across the start-finish line, I'll grab us a lap count. There he is. Heading down through 3. Coming off 4. Down the short straightaway. Across the line. And he says we've got 57 laps remaining. And after his pit cycle, I'm going to guess these guys are getting about 28, 29 laps per tank. So not too shabby. After that, those pit stops, these guys have gotten a little spread out. A couple more still yet to make their journey down pit road. There's 64 of exclusively elite. Carroll's on pit road right now, getting his service taken care of. There's the 51 of NR SWATs. 77 of Tar Heel. Nobody really around him at all, either ahead or behind him. Kind of looks like he has the track to himself, like he's in qualifying right now. 24 of Willie. Back to the 82 of Boehner. Again, Boehner, I know he's got a very, very strong truck. I'll actually check in with Cowboy here and see if Boehner's on his radar at all. Right now, Cowboy is running in P19, 17th through 21st right now. Is Vader, Watt Racing, as Watt just got on by the 19 truck. Then you got Cowboy, Willie, and then Carroll. Looks like Willie is actually the first car one lap down. There's a little Watt. Just saw him get by Cowboy Matt, and yep, there's Cowboy right behind him. 50 laps remaining. A bit of a challenge here between the 12 and the... Whoa, 12 kind of gave him a little bit more room than he probably had to. Moved way up the track. That allowed King Outbreak to easily get on by him. Could be that Double J's kind of biding his time, saying, you know what, you go ahead and charge on through. I'll see you at the end, or maybe I'll see behind me at the end. Who knows? Five Little Tank right behind the 33 of old Trippy Main and now NNR Trip. It's nice to see when people have enough pride in the community that they live in that they actually go ahead and change their gamer tag to match. So man, it's always nice to see. Carol, thank you very much for the host, sir. Absolutely appreciate it. Figure, we'll take some of the laps around with these guys and just let the motors do the talking, because these trucks, the reverb off the walls and all that looks amazing, or sounds amazing, I should say. These guys come flashing on by. Yeah, there's not much else like it. Sounds great. So all those out there in chat, if this is your first time catching an NNR race, please by all means go on up, smash that follow and subscribe button, hit the notifications so you know anytime NNR goes live. On Sunday nights, they usually kick off right around 9 o'clock p.m. each time. Tuesday nights, the Xfinity series between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. And then on Thursdays again, with the Cup Series, when I get to pair up with the one and only HD Motorsports, as we call the Cup races. All three races will be right here at Gateway or Worldwide Technology Raceway this week. And then after this, we got 3 more weeks to go. We've got Dover, we've got Daytona, and then we visit the Lady in Black, Darlington, as the last race before the chase starts. And as you see that crawl along the bottom of the screen continue to roll, it shows you who your top 16 in points are. And right now, Watt has a lock on the regular season with like 111 or 112 points over second place of Dooman. Actually, there you go. Watt Racing 459 points, Dooman 111 back, and then Little Tank about 181. So Watt may not have a whole lot of wins on the season. There were a couple of other people that have been in the community for a short amount of time that knocked out a win or two. But as I take a look at the Truck Series standings, Watt has actually gone to victory lane 3 times, Little Tank once, Asbill, who's been rocket fast in that red 8 truck. Unfortunately, he's not in the field tonight. He's got 4 wins on the season. He's going to have a lot of points getting into the playoffs as they loom closer and closer. Looks like the 2 truck of Dooman is probably out of gas, getting in a racing groove. These guys are really going to have to watch for him. Maybe he's not out of gas. Maybe he's really, really slow. Maybe saving gas. I don't know. But yeah, Asbill's got 4 wins on the season. Rowdy Burns has 1, and Horn, he's our Daytona winner. He's got one win in the bank as well. There's the 18 of Cowboy getting under the 20 of Striker. As I take a look at Cowboy's stream, I do believe that was for position. Let's go ahead and take a look here. And actually, I'll go ahead and get us a lap count while I've got Cowboys stream up again, right in front of the 20. Cowboys got about 16 laps left in the tank, and as he comes across the start-finish line, there's 45 laps remaining. I'm going to guess that everybody's going to have to pit at least one more time. If they can go 27 or 28 laps, and he's got 15 in the bank, or 15 in the tank rather, it's gonna be, man, it's gonna be iffy. Somebody might have to try to pull a little bit of strategy. There is that 18 at Cowboy. That truck looks pretty clean also. I don't really see any dents, dings, or scrapes on the hood. It looks like everything's right as it should be. No issues on his back deck lid. Looks like the safe light colors are well in place. Nobody's knocked any of the letters off of the Tundra. Looks like his truck's faring pretty well. Back there running right around P19. There's the 19 of Horn. Horn, I just mentioned, won the season opener at Daytona, where he got a really big push from the 5 of Lil Tank at the time. Lil Tank was all over his back bumper and was not going to leave him. If you want to watch that race, if you want to see how this season has progressed, go on over to YouTube under the same username, Repeat 1975. Give a follow if you can. You can watch every NNR truck and Xfinity race that I've called this year, as well as any of the Cup races. If you want to see some of the earlier Cup races, visit HD Motorsports YouTube channel. They're all right there. As we continue to work our way through. There we go. Definitely appreciate all of y'all in chat, guys. Don't be a stranger. Say hey. I promise I don't bite. Mountain, he won't fall on you. Carol's out there hosting the stream. Yeah, don't be stranger. 64 of exclusively elite, exiting pit road after his stop. '77 Old Tar Heel, again a rookie to NNR. As you can see, he got the yellow numbers, yellow rims, and he's got that insignia on the back, on the tailgate. 82 of Boehner, still trying to work his way through the field after a mishap just after that last restart. These guys have gone caution-free all night long. There have been one or two trucks that have gone around, but they were not in the racing groove, or at least not where I saw it anyway. So we've been able to stay green. 75 Fatless Dig with Double O right behind him. Double O, this is the Double O of Blessed Hands. Sully is rocking the maroon and silver colors on his Double O. Fatless still looks pretty strong. And in our trippy main trip now. Hey, there's a Double O, Blessed Hands. Right behind the 75, Fatless Dig. Fatless Dig, one stage 2. Here comes Blessed Hands, going to work his way down pit road. 20 is Striker. Rowdy Burns. I like the this paint scheme for the 98 of Vader. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty sporty. Colors kind of ripping through, fading back. Back to the 18 of Cowboy. I know I said 19 earlier. My fault. Here comes Spurl out of pit road. keeping it low or as low as possible. Merge up into traffic, as you see the 75 Fatless Dig catching up pretty quick. Spurl's on newer tires, so he should be able to get a little bit of distance between himself and Fatless Dig. There's Carroll on pit road, and I guess since Carroll started hosting, he lagged out or something. So hopefully one of his admins knows to grab the points at the end of the race. More and more trucks working their way down pit road. In fact, you know what? I'm going to try to find one of these trucks and ride along with them. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on Cowboy Matt's stream, see how many laps are left to go, and see what they've got as they come out of the pits. So I said earlier that they were able to get about 27, I thought like between 26 and 28 laps on a tank of fuel. So we just saw Rowdy Burns come out of the pits right there, and they've got 34 laps remaining. And Cowboy is on the lead lap, so they will have to pit one more time. And more than likely, somebody's gonna try, just right sides and a tank or a can or maybe a half a can. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Or is somebody like Dooman or someone like that gonna try a little bit of fuel strategy, maybe running out 6 more laps if at all possible? And we saw Cowboy trying that earlier. Maybe try to run that out 6 more laps, get to 28 to go, and then pit. Let me actually go ahead and try to find this 18. Oh, you see the 19 on horn spinning around. Not sure if there was contact there or if he just lost it as he tried to lock him up, getting into the pit road. Don't know. All right, so Cowboy is going down pit road right now. It's saying there's 33 laps to go, but he can go 30 laps on a tank, so he will really, really, really have to save. But we've seen him do it. I think if anybody can do it, Cowboy can. And it looks like again he popped that right front as he was coming into the pits. I wonder if that was the issue with the 19. There's Cowboy. All right, exiting the pits. So we should have about 32 laps to go, and he's got 30 laps worth of gas. So he's going to have to save 2 laps. Really get off the gas, let it coast just a little bit more. These corners are kind of wide, so we'll have to see if he's able to get that done or not. Right now, he is side by side with the 82 of Boehner. Boehner up high, Cowboy down low. Boehner's going to be able to keep that position. There's the 88 of Watt Racing making his way down pit road as we keep an eye on the 5 of Lil Tank. There's the 12 of Double J. Looks like he's got quite a bit of hood damage. You know what? I wonder if Cowboy is able to save that much gas. All right, just 2 laps worth of fuel. I wonder if his right front tire will actually be able to withstand that. Both times we've seen him work his way down pit road. One was at the end of the last stage, and just there, he was really having to baby it because he popped the right front again. So I don't think he'll be able to go 33 or 32 laps with that right front. He'd really have to back it down and let the car turn mostly under no power, just kind of letting it coast. as you come to 29 laps to go. A little bit of a battle there between Trippy Main and this 94 King Outbreak. Outbreak just looks much quicker, a little bit more stable, coming off the corners. Also been able to outbreak the 33 of Trippy Main, getting into the corners. Two truck of Dooman with the 00 of Sully right behind him. Two up high. Sully, I'm going to guess. Yep, there's Sully trying to work his way on by. I almost wonder if that 2 is trying a little bit of fuel strategy as well. Looked like he made that a little too easy for the 00. Or the 2 is really pushing with that hood damage and knew he had nothing for the 00, so just kind of let him go on by. No sense in battling him. Both of them would lose more time than anything to the leader or to the people that are trying to run them down. 98, 18, and not sure who that was in front of him. Oh, it's the 82 of Bain. There's Horn and Watt Racing. Those guys have been around each other quite a bit tonight. The 5 of Little Tank with 77 right behind him. Tell you what, these guys are so spread out, it's like a conveyor belt of cars. This whole race has gone green, ladies and gents. No cautions except for the stage breaks, keeping it respectful. We have seen a couple of guys go around, but it was not in the racing mode, so they were able to keep it going. Checking the 77 of Tar Heel. Tell you what, a little bit different of a paint job. That would look very much like an old Matt Kenseth paint scheme. Looks pretty good back in the day when he ran the DeWalt cars, and they were known as the Killer Bees. Yeah, a little bit of history there for you. There's the 82 of Boehner. Let's go ahead and grab a lap count from courtesy of NNR Cowboy, formerly known as Cowboy Matt. Right now it's showing that he is running P18. Let's see if we can't catch up with the young buck. 23 laps to go, and yep, only 21 laps left in the tank. So at some point he will have to come down for a splash and go, or right sides and a splash, but he will not be able to make it on fuel. And right now his right front is saying 75%, and his right rear is at 68. So his right rear is actually doing a little bit better than the right front this time. Might have made a little bit of an air pressure change right there, but so far Cowboy looks like he's doing pretty well. As you see, a little bit of a battle here between the 12 of Double J and the 69 of Old Rowdy Burns. I'm sorry, that's the I think that's the 20th Striker that he's looking at right here. Just saw Dooman there on pit road. I'm going to guess that Dooman was doing a little bit of fuel saving, because from here on out, he would be able to go the entire way, where some of these other guys are going to have to pit, including who you see right here, Cowboy. He's going to be about 2 laps short. 19 a Horn. Got those monster colors. 5 truck, Little Tank, as he's coming off the start and finish line. Here comes Double J, leaving pit road right now. He's going to merge back up on track. Really nobody anywhere around him just yet. He'll probably pick up a little bit as they get to turns 3 and 4. Maybe a little bit of a battle here between the 00 of Sully, and I think that was the 17. 12 of Double J up high. That's going to allow the 24 of Willie to get on by. I'm guessing 12 kind of got into that corner just a little hot. Not exactly sure what happened. 19 laps remaining. There's Striker with Cowboy right behind him. 69 old Rowdy Burns still right there. Rowdy's got a fast truck. He's right now behind these guys. Rowdy's running right around 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Cowboy's showing to be 15th, 1 lap down. Two-truck of Doom-Man's on pit road. I thought he was having a pretty good run. Something must have happened. There's a 19 of Horn coming down pit road now. Now with 17 laps to go, Horn could probably take half a can and just right side tires and make up a whole lot of time. Let's kind of time this out here. Be interesting to see if he takes 4. I'm gonna guess. Right, I'm gonna guess that was only about 10 seconds. So I think Horn just took 2, and 1 can of gas. Gonna come on out. Actually, you know what? I've got the onboard camera for Horn, so I'll know exactly what this guy's doing. Let's see. Yep, he took just right side tires, right side, right front, and showing estimated fuel 23 laps. So yeah, Horn running in P16 right now, only took right sides and a can of gas. So Horn is going to be good to go to the end. He will pass some guys as they pit just a little bit later, unless they were so far ahead that he's not really going to be able to make up that much time. But at least on those right sides, he might have a little bit more grip. Hopefully he practiced that so he's not wicked loose coming off the corners. Definitely a good strategy by our Daytona winner. A little bit of a battle here between the 5 of Lil Tank, and I think that's the 94, 33 of Trippy Main. So 33 and the 5 side by side coming off the corner, and 94 right behind. Are they going to make it 3 wide? No, they thought better of it. 94 is going to duck back inside or back behind the 33 of Trip. As you see, Double J working his way down, or 5 of Little Tank working his way down pit road right now. There's the 12 of Double J. Thank you very much for your service, Marine. NNR SWAT's cutting a lot of that grass. Tar Heel, Papa Bear. There's that 82 of Boehner still rocking along. I'm actually kind of curious how many spots he's been able to make up since kind of going around after that restart. Right now, Cowboy Stream is all about his menu, watching his gas, watching his tires. He's got 11 laps left in the tank. Next time he comes on by, I'll grab us a lap count. I'm going to guess it's going to be right about 13, unless he's been able to save anything. Yeah, 12 laps. So Cowboy might have been able to save just a little bit so far. Right now he's back in P12. Tar Heel just got on by him. There's 75, Fatless Dig. Fatless looks like he's right behind the 82 of Boehner. Fatless was pretty strong earlier. I'm not quite sure if that's where, if he's back in the lead. Boehner's been able to catch up, or if Boehner's a lap down. I know Boehner's been fast. He's had a rocket ship all night long. Double O is Sully. He was pretty quick too. He was in the top 5. That pit road glitch, I tell you. Double O Blessed Hands working his way out. He was also in the top 5 for most of the night. All right, so Cowboy is right now showing me that Alpha York is in P9, Double J in 10th, Cowboy in 11th, Rowdy Burns in P12 after that contact with the wall, and then Stryker back in P13. And let's keep going through. There's 94, a little bit of a battle. He's got the 19 Horn to his outside. 19 Horn just kind of flew on by. See if Horn's able to pinch him down. Nope, 94 ran that corner really deep. Maybe hit the brakes a little bit later. 94 up to the back bumper, the 12 of Double J. Try to take it 3 wide. Thinking better of it. Back 2 by 2. 94 down low. 64 up high. King Outbreak able to maintain and take a spot, actually. Good job by him. To a Dooman, yeah, virtual blown motor. 98 of Vader. There's Cowboy again. We are definitely under 10 laps remaining. Go ahead and take a look here. Carroll, another blown motor. Now let's see, if I pull up, let's see, if I pull up Carroll's, no, not Carroll, what you call it, Horn stream, saying Horn is back in 16th. And right now it's saying that the 75 of Fatless Dig is actually your leader. So let's go ahead and find him. There's your 75. I don't know if Fatless is actually pit yet, though. Unfortunately, I don't have an onboard from him as we come to 7 laps to go. So this he won stage 2. I'm pretty sure he finished like in the top 5 in stage 1. And right now, Fatless is really trying to lock up the win here, running just behind the 82 of Boehner. I'm pretty sure that's who's right there in front of him. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's who's there. Boehner's kind of making a hole, and Fatless Dig's just kind of filling them as they go. As we come to about 5 laps remaining, give or take. I will double check with Hornstream this time. Next time he comes by the start finish line. Right now, Horn is going through 3 and 4. See the 12 truck of Double J working his way down pit road. There's the 18 of Cowboy Matt. He's working his way down pit road. I knew that he was going to have to pit before the end of that stage. The tires just were not going to make it. And let's see, I missed the count right there. But yeah, here's the 82 of Boehner just in front of Fatless Dig. Boehner's kind of holding him up, but Fatlas doesn't really have anybody that he's got to worry about challenging him. He can pretty much coast to the end here. Um, really no issues. And as Horn comes by the start-finish line, we've got 4 laps remaining. So 4 laps. Can Fatlas Dig hold on to it? Is he having any tire issues? Does he have enough gas? Is he saving it all? Is he gonna have to baby it the rest of the way? Is there anybody within a short distance of him that might be able to steal it if he does have to start to pedal it? So many questions. Is he hearing those noises, or is he thinking too much? Is he having to worry about the? I know the 18 that's right behind him of Cowboy is now a lap down with 3 laps remaining. But yeah, right now it is absolutely Fatlas Dig's race to lose. If I were him, I'd be letting this 18 go. He's no threat. Or was that the race? I'm guessing that was the race. We'll see what Horn. Yeah, that was your race right there. So Fatlas Dig's able to get it done tonight. Your top 3: Fatlas Dig, Sully, and then Boehner. So Boehner, that was actually right in front of Fatlas Dig. He was in second place. So man, Fatlas really put on a clinic here tonight. There are a lot of trucks multiple laps down. If Cowboys or Horn scrolls through his finishing order again, I'll actually be able to see how many trucks are on a lead lap. I'm thinking since second place finished right in front of Fatlas. He was on a lap by himself. That's pretty stout. That's very stout. So we're going to back it on up. I don't want to head to the next track all by myself. But man, what a great race. Bring it on back here to our truck homepage. I'm going to check back into the booth. I hear somebody. Let's see. Get on over to him. All right, so far I see Boehner in here, I see Fatlas in here, and I see Sully. Sully, if I'm not mistaken, you came in P3, right?
Yes, sir.
Man.
No, you got
No, I came in second. Second,
Came in
second. My bad.
Okay, so Boehner third?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you what, I was watching you. You were right in front of Fatlas as he was kind of working his way around those laps, last 7 or 8 laps. That means what? Just Sully, how many cars were on the lead then? Just you 3?
Just 3 of us, yeah.
Wow. What a clinic. All right, so Sully, man, you and Frydog have been working a lot together on these setups, keeping it going to where every time you come to the track, you're prepared. You know what kind of adjustments you need as the race goes on. Tell us about that 00.
Did you want to do Sully? Yeah, Sully, go ahead, even though you got second.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Boehner. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, well, Boehner, you might as well take, because I know you and Stay Finessed have worked really hard, and you got Mountain, you got the rest of Rook Racing. 82 was on a rail. We actually saw you go around in the grass right after the restart on for stage 3. How are you able to work your way back up without going a lap down and navigate through all that traffic?
Unfortunately, I'm giving everyone so much respect. Not unfortunately. The thing is, I don't always run the trucks, even though this is where they kind of put me, was trucks for Xfinity. And, I was quite a bit faster than the leader there, I think, but I'm just not going to get into someone. I just worked him over. He didn't do anything wrong, so I was just trying to pass him squeaky clean and giving him tons of room and respect. And same thing with all the guys in the truck series. And unfortunately, that led to me getting shuffled back a little bit, and then a little chain reaction deal basically got me. I mean, I didn't get into the grass. I actually got thrown down into the grass off someone's rear bumper when chain reaction thing saw me out. That's what happens when you're being ultra nice. Sometimes you end up being the guy who gets wiped out in those scenarios. So, but yeah, I mean, that's what you should do when you come down to other series and race. You should, be okay being the guy who gets short end of the stick on stuff like that. So that's fine. Just lost 20 seconds to Batless on that. And, the unfortunate thing is, too, I had damage and I was sliding my right rear, and I had to go so many more extra laps than both Solly and Atlas the rest of the way, trying to conserve my right rear, just so I could make sure I made it in the 2 pit stops. So it was hard, man, but we got it done. I think I had 1% on my right rear when I crossed the line, and was the only trucks on the lead lap. And hey, Rook Racing, all of us here in the top 3, so that was fun. We all worked together. I'm glad those guys got first and second.
Well, they say nice guys finish last. You did not finish last. Congrats on the P3. To make up that much time for just the 3 of you to be on the lead lap is amazing. Goes to show the teamwork that y'all got going on. I was prepared for you to actually work with me tonight here in the booth. I saw your message. I don't think I ever got back to you, though. I apologize for that.
Then I didn't know.
Yeah, then I saw you put in a picture. Would you have rather be in the race or be in the booth tonight? Look pretty stat out
Honestly, yeah, I've never run a race at Gateway, and so that's why I kind of wanted to get out. Same thing as Pocono. I just want to run some laps to kind of help myself in the Xfinity and the Cup, kind of see what different guys are doing, what sort of presets guys are thinking, and just kind of like learn a little bit. I definitely learned a lot in the truck. It's going to help me, especially in the.
Well, okay. So in saying that, the seat time that you got tonight, is any of this gonna help you for either Tuesday or Thursday night?
Not so much Thursday, but I think Tuesday night. Yeah, I mean the trucks and the Xfinity cars don't really help you too much in the Cup car, in my opinion, other than just kind of getting some laps on the track. But as far as I'm glad it came down to some strategy there, because I think that's going to transfer over to the Xfinity car. I think I'll kind of know what I have to do in different scenarios.
Well, man, like I said, congrats on the P3. I know you're not really running for any kind of a championship, or at least I don't think you are here in trucks. But man, it's a good run for you tonight, and we're gonna move it on.
Also, real
Sully.
quick, sorry, Pete. I've missed to say, Fabulous, great job, man. Well earned. It's a long time coming. Way to put it in victory lane, buddy.
Yeah, congrats on the win, fellas. For sure.
So yeah, Sully, if you remember the question I asked you, because I don't.
I didn't know you were talking to me, and I was
okay.
relieving myself because I was about to go. Yeah, I had to go immediately, or it was going to happen.
Gotcha. Hey man, the real nice NASCAR drivers, they do it right in their fire suit. I don't expect you to do that, but I know you and Frydog.
It was getting close.
Yeah, you and Frydog work together a lot on your setups, and you being as part of Rook Racing. Did all that is all that what came into play for you tonight, or was it all strategy?
Oh yeah,
was
yeah.
It just raw speed, or man, you definitely had a piece under you.
Yeah, my shout out to Boehner. Boehner's been helping me out with some adjustments to the car, some things that I didn't know, some things that I wasn't doing. I didn't have to do in previous leagues, but the game got stepped up moving into NNR, so I had to step mine up. So so he's been a big help. So big shout out to him, and congrats to Fatless on the win. It was fun. I did the same thing Boehner did. I wanted to get some laps in just get some laps around that track. Just haven't ran a whole lot there in Heat 4. And just got to get myself acclimated back to the track again. It's a tough one.
Well, let's see. As I look at the points right now, you're sitting 17th. You're about 10 points or so behind AJ McChamp. Um, I think you're eligible for championship points, if I'm not mistaken. Look like you've missed about 3 races. You're still in Coey's good graces. I think you're about the only one in the top 3 that that is actually running for anything to do with a truck title. So, man, it's going to be some positive points for you. Where did you finish in stage 1 and 2?
Uh, I think second and third. Or third and third.
Yeah. Well, AJ
Yep.
wasn't on track tonight, so you're definitely going to gain up on him. Bot was in chat, so I know you're going to gain on him as well. And Trippy Main, he was on the track, but obviously didn't finish ahead of you, so you're going to gain on him as well. Fatless Dig, we'll be talking to him next, but I don't think he is chase eligible. But, man, that was a hell of a race. The top 5, pretty much the top 5 all night long.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It was a
yeah, it's
competitive car.
yep, quite a very very good. I really like the maroon with the silver that you had, the way that it reflect the lights from the track. It's a hell of a paint scheme you had too.
I was trying to go for the scarlet and gray there for the Buckeyes, and I
Ah,
may have missed the mark.
well, you know what? That now that I think about their helmets, yeah, not too far off, if not spot on. But man, congrats on
Yeah.
P2. Any
Thank you.
shout outs there, Fatlet, or Sully?
Yeah. Shout out to Boehner and the whole Rook racing thing. They've helped me along quite a bit, and I really appreciate that. Took me under their
Yep.
wing and make keep me competitive. So really
Took
appreciative of
you
that.
under their wing. I think be taking them under your wing after the show you put on at Charlotte earlier this season. But man, nah, congratulations. Way to get it done tonight, bud.
Thank you, buddy.
You got
Thanks
it.
for all you do, Pete.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Especially when y'all got very, very spread out tonight, able to sit back and listen to the trucks around that place, the reverb off the wall, the powering up off the corner, the hard into the brakes, getting into the man. It was a total audio mess. A lot of fun. Then we got old Fatless Dig rocking that 75. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Pete?
Oh, same old, sir, same old. You can't say that though. First win in the trucks, not too bad. But man, when you took off at the beginning of you won stage 2, I do remember that. I think you came in second in stage 1, if I'm not mistaken, right behind Boehner. And then to come home and capitalize all on it, that's going to be a lot of points for you. You might have to go and talk to Coe and say, hey, I know I missed a few races, but kind of got a strong thing going here. See what he says. Tell him I'll smack him upside the back of the head if he says no. But you're sitting right now, if you were championship eligible, you're in P13. Taking this win, it would put you in the win column. And, man, if you're hitting your stride 3 races before we actually head to, start the chase, could be a title contender. Tell us about that truck, man.
Yeah, well, I happen to enjoy Gateway probably more than most. So tonight was, a good outlet to kind of get some practice in for Xfinity on Tuesday. And really, try and nothing else, show off a little bit. Tend to get stuck back in the pack a lot and have to work around people. So it was nice to be up front. There was a tough battle up there with Rowdy. Track position was everything. So, you're trying to keep the guys behind you while trying to make the pass, which was, ultimately, very, very difficult. So, but once we got out front, we were able to conserve some tire, some fuel, and keep pace enough that I only had to pit twice in the last stage. And, that's pretty much what caused the excessive interval.
Well, you got Alpha York in chat saying, "Great win, Fatless. Way to bring it home, boys." So you definitely got some of your buddies out there that've been rooting you on. I think I actually saw somebody else earlier in the chat as well, um, um, rooting you on. Um, Sully had somebody out there as well. Boehner just pisses everybody off, so nobody roots for him. No, I'm just kidding. But
Team
Match
Rook Love
Killer, we're
right there.
talking to the winner right now. It's the one and only Fatless Dig, driver of that old 75 hot rod. But guys, hell of a race tonight. Green flag all the way. Saw a couple instances where the caution could have come out, but because it was outside of the racing groove, the yellow stayed put away. Hopefully all three of you learned something as we head towards Tuesday night. I think each of you participate there as well, if I'm not mistaken. And man, it's getting closer and closer. Next week we got Dover. After Dover, we've got Daytona, and then we head to the Lady in Black, Old Darlington, and that is it for the regular season. And then we work towards the chase. In each round of the chase, you've got a short track, you've got a road course, you've got an intermediate track, and you've got a speedway. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Fatless, man, congrats. Great night for you. Any shout outs from you, sir?
Yeah, man. Just obviously Team Rook, we run together quite a bit, and I think the results and the working back and forth is paying off. I got to be honest. If it wasn't for Corona, probably wouldn't be racing tonight. So I just want to give a shout out to anybody and everybody that is affected by Corona. If you got a friend or a family member that's sick or was sick, nurses, doctors, there's sections of the country right now that are struggling. So just shout out to them and hope everybody can keep that in their thoughts.
Amen
Yeah,
on
actually,
that.
just before I came upstairs to get this all set up and get it kicked off and going, my wife sent me a message saying that she read that Joe Diffie, country singer, had died from the coronavirus. So, yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're a celebrity or you're somebody a lot less fortunate. Um, it doesn't care. So, keep up with the social distancing. Wash your hands, cover your mouth with your elbow or your sleeve or whatever. If you're coughing or sneezing, keep it to yourself the best you can. But that is going to be it for tonight. On Tuesday night between 8:30 and 9 o'clock Eastern, I will be back here with either um, um, somebody. I'll either be by myself or I could be back here with the one and only Stout Whiskey or somebody else. Well, maybe, who knows? Maybe it'll be Dohar. Who knows? But we will be back on Tuesday night again between 8:30 and 9 o'clock Eastern as we catch the NNR Xfinity guys. Also right here from Gateway or Worldwide Technology Raceway, whichever you prefer. I prefer Gateway. It's a lot less. It's a lot shorter. But one more big congrats to Fatless, Boehner, and you two as well, man. It's been a lot of fun. And to all you Pro League hopefuls, I'll catch you around the track. Good luck. Stay healthy.